What's going on? What's going on? So I tapped into the CEO live. It's about to be some more three sector shit. But I tapped into the CEO live. I was probably listening. I came in earlier. Seemed like the CEO been live all night because when I went to bed last night, I seen he was live with about 14 people. And they was breaking down the Mo3, what the Mo3 stuff when I came over there. I listened for a little bit, then I left. Then when I woke up, that was the first thing that came across my timeline. And Mink was up there, still going batshit crazy about Sean G. I was like, damn, this like a 3-week marathon of Sean G and Mink. It's like a marathon. It's like a soap opera series at this point. You know what I mean? As the 18-wheeler trucks. I don't know. I don't know, but that shit was crazy. I was like, but I ended up doing something else and getting offline. Uh, I had talked to my dude for a little bit, and then I came back, and the CEO was still alive with about 400 people up there. And now it's like I seen Isha up there, Big Baby, 88. They are breaking down like if he a PDF file or not. And I'm not here to say he is or he ain't. Life done showed me you never really know who people are. That's why like I travel, I go places, you know what I mean? But you don't never see me reaching out to people from YouTube to link up with them. I done been to Atlanta like 4 or 5 times. You know what I mean? But I don't be trying to call and link up with people because people play roles on this internet. You know what I mean? People play roles. You never really know who people are. Even me, even the roles that be played and the way I get caught up in the roles, it kind of just be like, damn, like I can't believe you would do that. The shit with me and Meek, I couldn't believe it. A couple of beefs I done got into, and I just be like, damn, I can't believe you would say some stuff like that. I can't believe you would do something like that. Isha up there, but when I tapped out, Isha had hit the link and was like, y'all was cheering him on when he said he was looking in my baby eyes while we was goosing. She didn't say goosing, she said the other word, but nobody was cheering that shit on. You know what I mean? The fact that you was getting drugged by him was the fact what everybody was cheering on, girl. Not nobody. Everybody thought that was some weird ass shit. I believe I was in Skoka with Skoka when she said that was weird for him to say. Hell yeah, that was some weird shit to say. I can't. Real is real and fake is fake. You know what I mean? But I believe Isha was the first person to come and try to tell my business about what happened uh, with me and my ex-husband. You know what I mean? Isha was the first one. But Isha is somebody that runs around meeting niggas from YouTube, fucking them, bringing them right to her house and shit like that. You know what I mean? And I always say, like, y'all play a dangerous game, especially y'all with little kids. My kid's grown. My oldest son just turned 23. I got a 21-year-old. My daughter 18. My baby boy 15. About to be 16. Like my kid's grown. And I still don't bring niggas around my kids because for one, I'm scarring and traumatized nigga. I can't trust no nigga. So when I see y'all do stuff like that, like y'all talk to these niggas online, meet them, bring them to your house, and like y'all know them because y'all done had a couple of conversations online. Y'all playing a dangerous game, especially y'all with little kids. I don't give a fuck if your kid 12, 13. You know, people like that know how to appeal to a 13, 14-year-old kid, 15-year-old kid. And I'm not saying girl or boy, because it happens to boys too. And I see a lot of y'all spend y'all a lot of time online. You know, y'all leave a lot of room for error. But I see these same people have so much to say about my situation. I knew that nigga 5 years before I even married him. We were married 10. Technically, if time's still ticking, shit, we been married a dub. And y'all think y'all know these niggas because y'all be meeting them online. And I'm not saying Brandon is that. Let's put that out there. I'm not saying that that's what he is. The fact that y'all have been around him though, and now later are trying to figure out what happened, who he could be. That's crazy. Y'all should have already had them answers before y'all was around him. That's what I'm saying. I'm not neither here nor, like I said, I'm just speaking because this shit crazy. That shit crazy, man. And no way am I caping for Brandon because at this point I'm just a spectator of what's going on. Cause me being who I am, I always from my own experiences, from my own experiences, I always say you never really know nobody. You don't know what a motherfucker will and won't do. What's up, everybody? Tapping in. I'm just driving and talking. You don't know what a motherfucker will or will not do when you not watching. So when I seen Isha get up there and say what she said, like y'all was cheering him on. Nah, you had him around you had him around yours. Now you are all tuned in trying to figure out if he is or if he ain't, It's one thing to be watching as a supporter of a channel, but it's another thing to have